I'm Dr. Amy Johnson, and I want to welcome you to my series of online training videos. This is going to be just one in a number of videos. I wanted to be able to reach out to more than just my clients to try to help people along with their basic animal how-to needs. So this series of videos is going to give basic information like how to trim your dog's toenails, how to clean their ears, how to brush their teeth. Hi, I'm just Dr. Amy Johnson from Creature Comforts Animal Hospital, and one of the biggest dilemmas some of my clients have is trimming nails. And it is important. Dogs and cats really do need their nails trimmed every 2 to 3 weeks, and if those nails get too long, they can be painful to the pet. They can get caught on things and actually get ripped off. And when a toenail gets ripped off, it bleeds a lot. So I'm going to show you today just some techniques on how to use both regular clippers, which is kind of like these that we see here, and how to use a Dremel tool as well. So what you want to use as far as a tip is concerned is just a sandpaper tip, and I go with 60 grit, so it looks just like that. So what you're looking for is something that's going to grind those toenails down quickly and easily. So a 60 grit works well for me. From the very beginning, I would just sit her in my lap and I would just touch her toenails and I would just touch her feet, and I would just let her just get used to the sensation of somebody kind of touching those feet. The other thing that you want to make sure you have a lot of is treats. Every time you trim your dog's nails, give them treats. Make them think it's a fun situation, and they'll be much more inclined to let you do it. Okay, so when we trim toenails, first thing we want to know is we need to know what we're trimming and how far back we can take those toenails. So with her, it's pretty easy. She's got white toenails, and what that means is I can see the quick, and I'm not sure if we can see this, but so the pink part right here where you can see the pink on that toenail, that is the quick. We don't want to take it back any further past that pink. So when I take the nail trimmers, trim it just in front of that quick. So I take the trimmers and I just trim it right off. And then you can see where we took it off to. If you've gone too far, you're actually going to see a little red spot. And that is the quick that you're getting very close to, okay? Now, when we trim with clippers like this, it tends to leave a very rough edge. So some people may want to take a little nail file and smooth that off, okay? So I'm just going to trim the rest of these toenails. So again, you don't want to go to the quick, so we just put the toenail trimmers right up under the hooked, kind of the hooked area of the toenail, right in front of the quick, and we clip it. Don't forget the dew claw, which is the thumb on the dog. A lot of people forget about that toenail. All right, so the next way we're going to show you how to trim nails is going to use the Dremel tool. If you don't hold the foot securely, you're going to have a toenail just bouncing all over the place, and you're going to end up wrapping their hair up in it. You're going to end up not effectively trimming that toenail. So hold it like a paring knife like this, and I usually use my dominant hand, so if you're left-handed or right-handed, and then take the toes or the toenail that you're going to trim, and I come from underneath and I roll it up, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to start with our dew claw, because again, we don't want to forget that dew claw. So turn it on. Grab your toe and then roll it up just like a paring knife, and you're going to get nice, smooth edges. That's what I love about the Dremel tool. So here we go, from underneath and just up. And I go to each side and really smooth that off. Again, we don't go past the quick. Now you're less likely to hurt a dog with a Dremel tool, but you still can. Should the inevitable happen, should the worst happen and you go a little too far and you quick them and you cause some bleeding. Quick stop, it's a styptic powder, so basically it's designed to stop bleeding. And if that dog happens to get a bleeding toenail, you're just going to take a little bit of this powder and you're going to put it, I just put it right in the lid, don't let Sky eat it, and then take the toenail that is actually bleeding and you just dip it right into the powder, okay? And you just let it sit on that powder, and the powder will cause the blood to coagulate and it'll stop bleeding. You can use flour at home, and it won't be as quick to work, but it will work. So that's another option too. And our hopes is that we show you a technique where that doesn't happen. Okay, so hopefully now you're all prepared and you can go out and trim toenails like the pros. Once again, I'm Dr. Amy Johnson, owner of Creature Comforts Animal Hospital. We specialize in preventative wellness care for our small animals as well as our little pocket pets. Thank you for watching, and be on the lookout for our next upcoming video.